Hello, folks, and welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. We have broken the siege of Mel Senshir. We're just dealing with a few little extra stuff before we go out in the world. Some people here have asked to challenge me, hopefully in order to learn a few things. Where do we go for... Okay, there we go. There she is. All right, next challenger, please.
That last fight with Iron was interesting. He fared better than I thought, though I was unsurprised when you bested him. Prepared for your next challenge?
Sure, why not? There's only 4 of these guys. Let's do it.
Your next challenger is Tarek Smith. The smith spends all day pounding steel. Do not let him pound you too. Go with Lyria.
He's got a spear. Oh, okay. All right. Spear is an interesting choice. Didn't help him at all, though. It just completely destroyed him. All right, easily done. Who's next?
You certainly didn't pull any punches with my blacksmith. I hope he can still hold a hammer tomorrow.
Fair.
Phaedra Will is next. Are you prepared?
Bring her on. Let's do it.
Phaedra is one of my best scouts, quick and agile. Give her any room and she'll make the ring into your grave. Go with Lyria.
So what, she's an archer? Oh no, she got daggers. No, she's only gray. Come on, even the Tuatha were like orange. And she's out. That's quick. Who's next? Yeah, the trouble is these guys are all gray, right? They should be at least yellow to me or something.
You handled Phaedra readily enough. Perhaps it's time you face Adrian Tyr.
Sure, let's do it. I'm ready.
Adrian Tyr survived alone 3 times when his company to a man has fallen. The soldier refuses to give up. He is fearless and enduring. It will take the force of God to bring him to his knees. Good luck. Go with Lyria.
Now, she speaks very well of all our soldiers. Oh, there we go. He's at least purple. There we go. Okay, alright. What do you got? What do you got? Oh, blocked you there, buddy. Oh, I forgot you could even do that. I forgot that was even a move. But the parry and then instant riposte. Oh, he resisted all of that. Oh, there we go. That's better. Still stunned, huh? Sorry, no breaks in battle. I'm gonna go and challenge you right in the camera's face there. Oh, okay, he just came at me there. It's fine. Wait for the riposte. He's waiting for all the fires to go away, or is he actually giving up? He just shrugged there. That was weird. And you're out. I totally forgot about the riposte move. Gotta be doing that more. That just looks really cool. All right, well, who's next?
Adrian fell harder than I thought he would. Well done. Your final challenger is my sister, Ragnar. She is the finest weaponsmith in the Alfar army, and a peerless fighter. She will bury her sword in your heart if you are not careful. Do not underestimate her.
These aren't to the death fights, are they? I mean, I didn't think they were. Okay, we got her there. Another Feyblade user. She is purple. She's on the back foot here. Yeah, stunned. Alright. Wait for it. Yeah, gotta wait for the riposte, right? Otherwise it's not gonna work. Oh, okay. Hold on. Back up a little bit. Not actually take her out. That did make her... Oh, okay, she's actually ticking. Oh, got her with the electric as she charged. Okay. That's gotta be a little embarrassing.
One by one, the greatest of the Alfar have faced you in single combat, and all have fallen. Now it is my turn.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I am Bronwyn Aurelia Sen, the first sword of the Alfar. I was born in battle, and hundreds have fallen by my hand. Let us see what you are truly made of, champion. Go with Lyria.
Okay. Didn't realize we'd be fighting you too, but okay. Ooh, okay. Dodge that blow. She's not going to be as easy to break the poise out of, that's for sure. And unfortunately, I can't seem to time the riposte necessarily. There we go, that kind of worked. Yeah, I can't time the riposte. I can at least block it, which is good. Oh, that was it. That was the riposte there. We didn't actually get the... There we go. That's the riposte move I wanted. There we go. Okay, broker poise. Not doing very well. Back up. Nope. Not gonna let her do it. Not gonna let her do it. Okay, good, good, good. We actually stunned her. I mean, it might seem a little rude to hit her while she's on the ground, but how battles are. Okay, she's coming at me. She's coming at me. Okay, wait for it. Oh, that was so well timed. Okay, good, good, good. Almost had it there. Back her into her corner again. If I can knock her down a little better. There we go. That was some solid damage right there. Yeah, the timing there on that is always a little bit going to be delayed, but we got her. Okay, challenge complete.
You are worthy of honor, warrior. I have never faced your equal. Take this. Tilera herself granted me this blade for the slaying of the Tuatha champion Zerastes, but you deserve it more than I. The Alpha honor you, champion. May the Tuatha fear your coming.
Oh, don't worry, they'll learn about it. Got a bolstering longsword, oh, but it doesn't have a color? That seems weird. Alright, well, tell me about yourself.
Historically, the first sword is the greatest blade master of the Alpha army. I earned the title when I killed a Tuatha champion known as Zerastes.
Okay, tell me about your sister.
My sister can be abrasive at times. Do not let her rough exterior fool you, though. None can forge a finer blade.
Alright, I don't think we
Go
have anything
with
else there.
Lyria.
We're good. I'm kind of curious about the sword. It's just green. It's just a regular old green sword. Worse than the Dragon Fang. Well, she's going to feel a little bit bad when I break it down. That's what I'm going to have to do. Hold on. Okay, my current chakrams can take a utility socket. That's actually good to know. Probably do that. Okay, so blacksmithing forge first. Let me see if I can salvage some crap here. Yeah, go ahead and break everything down. There we go. Okay, so. The Feyblades are actually pretty cool. We could make new Feyblades here. Matharan Prismere look like our best bet for a damage perspective. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Could make it an Ice Blade. As we could do fire and ice, right? We could totally put the ice crystal in there. I forget what kind of crystal we need there, though. Yeah, those are pretty low. Chance to get mana per hit. Okay, so let's do fire. Damage at night, I don't care about. Critical hit damage of physical. Oh, I'll chance critical hit with magic. Lots of fire damage percentage. Health regen. I guess more physical damage would be good. And it being a sword, piercing damage is not a bad idea. Additional health's not bad either. We don't really need the regen. 20% health's probably going to be better than 100 health. So sure, why not? We'll do that. And then we can do Ice damage. 212. That's not bad. That's not too shabby. Okay, for 20% physical damage. So we only have 71 physical damage on here. So that'd be 14 more physical damage, which would take us up to 85. So 85 physical, 43 piercing. So that'd be 128. 30 fire damage would be 158. 30 ice damage would be 188. And of course, then the tick damage of the burning and freezing. So that's not too bad. I don't know how they're getting 212. I guess 212 is probably counting. 212 is totally counting the burning damage, isn't it? Sort of, but kind of like halfway, because otherwise it'd be 16, right? Yeah, the math isn't mathin'. I'm not exactly sure why. I guess the 7% damage might actually be the improvement there. If it's just any damage and all damage, then the 188 plus 7%, 10% would be 100 of 188 would be 18 more damage. So minus like 3 there, and that'd be 115 to 110. So that'd be like 198. Yeah, I still don't know how the math is math in there. That's very strange. But sure, this seems great. Let's go ahead and build this. Confirm crafting. We need to name it now, I guess. Ooh, what do we name this? Switch over to my keyboard, because I hate typing on this thing otherwise. Let's see. We'll do, I mean, frost and fire. Freezing hearth. That sounds good. For a minute there, I thought I misspelled freezing. Oh, but except I think I did. God damn it. I put an EI. That's not how that works. Oh, no, it's going to really bother me. That's going to really bother me. Okay, no, hold on. Because I misspelled it. Yeah, take it apart. We do want the Mytheran Prismair Blades. That's still good. So at least I'm glad we didn't lose those, but I did misspell it. That was totally my bad.
Hello.
Hold on, let me go ahead and put that freezing charm back on. I think that was a weapon gem, right? There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, Gem of Winter. There we go. Okay, so now I have a Gem of Winter. Let's do that again. Except this time, don't misspell it. I mean, I guess we could do something really special. We could do a greatsword or a longsword. Maybe longsword? So we want the fire damage. Let's see. Do we have another chance critically hit in here? Or is that it? Play with magic, so I'll assume it'd be here. So we can just boost the damage for sure. Okay, so we can put lightning damage on it, but that's 20% lightning damage. If it doesn't have any lightning damage, it's not going to matter. So we can boost our critical hit chance, which I guess isn't bad. Put in Gem of Winter. Okay, so now we have 240 is already better. Holy crap. Okay, but that does freezing, it does fire, it does piercing, it does physical. I mean, it will be slower than our Feyblades. But I do like the idea of having a longsword. Just something traditional about that. Okay, so we'll call this one Freezing Hearth, but let's actually spell it correctly this time. There we go. That's how you want to do that. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to craft some mage armor. Have anything good here? We have do it with our own spirit wave class. It is doable. See if we have anything good. Like, yeah, gold drop's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for crit chance, but we don't have a crit chance. Bleeding resistance doesn't matter. Block efficacy doesn't matter. I mean, plus armor could be okay. Physical resistance is right, but it's not as much as just straight up damage resistance. Yeah, I don't know. None of this is all that great. I guess we can just go with more armor. I mean, the health regen we're going to need. Elemental resistance is not a horrible idea, but now we don't really have the damage. 7% damages, that's something. 5%, oh, 9%. There we go. Master of Lasting String. I remember that one. And that's it. Okay. So we can do the 9% there. We get damage resistance there with Gems of Subjugator. I forgot about that. Okay. Interesting robes. So we do have mana regen. But remember, that's 30% mana regen. So if we don't have any mana regen, this won't work. So we just got to be careful about that. 365, so it's okay. It works. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that great. What about rogue armor? Ooh, no, we still got dread scale. No. We need another base. This base is not good enough. Do you have any good warrior bases, or are we stuck with what we have right now? Prismeer, but we've already got a Prismeer. That's not going to do it. No, that's not it. Okay. Alright, well, let's change our weapon out. Because now we have the longsword. We have Freezing Hearth. We probably still want the chakrams, though, right? Yeah, probably still want those chakrams. Dragon Fang is only 153, which is going to be worse than our current thing, right? Yeah, by far. Okay, so add that to junk, then. We're not going to need that. We want the Feyblades? We still want my sneak up on somebody. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Interesting, we just see the fire aspect and not the ice aspect of it. Huh. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, no, that's right. Okay, I did break everything else down. I understand, I just walked right through the door. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, there is another quest over on the other side. Right? Did I just make that up? Yeah, okay, that's true. Not through that door, but up over here. So who are you? Adrian Tier, hello.
The Tuatha lines have broken, and we still live. It looks like fate has a sense of humor. Please, forgive my melancholy. The champion of Melsenshir should be cheered, not subjected to my sorrow. I am Adrian Tier, and I owe you my thanks. Though many have been lost, your courage saved a great many more.
Why are you sad?
I was dead, or I should have been at least, if it were not for a Varani mercenary who threw himself in the fray. He fought like a demon, and I was able to escape. The poor man was not so fortunate, though. I watched the Tuatha cut him off, and then he was gone. It shames me, but I once held such mercenaries in great disdain. But this man, whoever he was a warrior of honor.
Sorry, I could totally find him for you.
He was cut off and surrounded by the Tuatha. He is surely dead. However, his body must lie somewhere in Cursewood. It would give me peace to learn of his fate.
All right, where exactly did you see him last?
The Varani warrior? The last I saw of him, he was cut off behind Tuatha lines in Cursewood.
I mean, exactly. No? Nothing? Okay.
Farewell.
Do what I can. Can't read the book. Open on the stable there. Okay, so now we actually get out of here, right? Going to the merchant first just to sell any errant crap I have wouldn't be a bad idea.
Welcome to the war.
Hello there. Oh, don't unlock the chest. No, talk to this guy.
It is the hero of Melson Shear. Care to take a look at my wares?
Damn straight. Let's do it. Okay, selling my crap. Do you have anything good? Beyblades of Ravening. Nope, garbage. And nothing else in here? Talisman of Distress? No. Signet of Gloom? Nope. Elemental Resistance is kind of nice, but not necessary. That's damage during daytime. You have a bunch of potions and... Okay, Freezing Sentinel. There you go. Take that. That's
Another
all
time,
you have,
then.
though, that I want. All right, let's try the next dude.
Lyria,
Hello?
smiling up, looking to restock. Ilan Doldran has what you need.
Interesting, you talked about yourself in the third person, but sure. Longsword of Gluttony. Nope. Worse than my Freezing Hearth. Stagger and Hammer. I mean, the stun duration could be good, but no. 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 No, we don't use longbows. Armor of Rancidness. Interesting. No. I mean, obviously our Blood Surge is much better. If we're going to use heavy armor, we should just keep what I have. Buckler of Tempering? Nope. Physical Resistance is nice, but no. I mean, the Ebony Buckler, theoretically, if we could boost the damage resistance, we do have a utility socket. I wonder if we could. Huh. I mean, it doesn't really matter how much damage we block. Well, maybe. I don't actually know if I have an armor socket. Or an armor gem, rather. I guess we could make one. That'd be easy enough to do. Do you have a better buckler? Because I kind of hate buying something that's green. Nope, not good enough. And you have consumables. And miscellaneous stuff. Ooh, a backpack. Nice. Thank you. I would definitely take that. Thank you. Damage was good. 2 phase block. Healing potion. Precision. Don't really need the repair kit. I'll take all your lockpicks, so you never know. Okay, the shielded gem is armor, which I guess is okay. Prosperity is just gold drop. Secret gem is piercing damage. So not anything I really want. Thank goodness we found the backpack. Okay, well, the Buckler of Tempering... That doesn't have slots. The Ebony Buckler has slots. So I feel like we could do something with this. Okay, let's buy it. Sorry, let's buy it. There we go.
Come back again.
Okay, which means I need to go back over to the Sagecraft. Where was that? That was... Yes, this way. Hold on, that was... That's right, past the doors. Okay, do I need to actually open the doors? Can I just walk right through them? Okay, for some reason... Okay, so as soon as I press open, I can walk right through them. I don't have to wait for the animation to be done. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, inside the Ebony Buckler... Oh, that's just gem precision, which doesn't really help me. Armor socket and utility socket. Okay. So armor-wise, just ice resistance, bleeding resistance, elemental resistance, but I should be able to do protection runes, both. Armor only. Physical resistance, lightning resistance, poison resistance, fire resistance. So if I think I mix types, right? If I mix ice and lightning, I'd be elemental resistance. Yeah. Not have been that good. Physical and ice. It's just ice resistance. Magic and physical is bleeding resistance. Magical and protection is elemental resistance. So not great overall. There's seriously nothing else we can do with this? Yeah, magic and magic is elemental resistance. I mean, either way we get Yeah, either way we get 12%, which is not great. Yeah, ice and ice is going to be ice resistance. Ice and physical is ice resistance. Protection double is armor, which is basically physical resistance. Yeah, I can boost lightning resistance, but that's all I can do. I can only do a specific elemental resistance, or I can do general elemental resistance, but obviously worse. So none of the armor shards are really that great. But that's disappointing. I mean, I guess Haven's okay, but it's not going to be better than what I currently have. What about utility? Mana regen. Damage during daytime, which is garbage. Lightly wounded targets. Health. 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 Lots of health all over the place. Yeah, I think just any protection with any elemental would just be health. Ice and lightning would be mana regen. Magic and lightning is mana regen. Okay, so no, there's nothing here we want. Well, crap. Okay, so scrap that. At least, you know what, we should probably... Here, take it. Where's that? There we go. Add that to junk. Let's put this something we could... Can we make a buckler? Okay, salvage it. I mean, there is a guard there, so it kind of seems like maybe that is actually a thing. Can we make a buckler? Does it count as a weapon? Does not count as a weapon. Is it warrior armor? Oh, shield. There we go. Okay, we can make a Prismere one, so that's a possibility. I mean, health regen on it's not a horrible idea. Chance really hit doesn't really work for this. Just a random grip is not really going to help either. Okay, I mean, I guess we do additional health, but we might as well do percentage. Can we do percentage? I don't see a percent. Oh, no, there we go. 10% health. Good. Okay. And it's just physical damage, but no damage resistance, really? Frickin' shield. How is it not damage resistance? Yeah, this is just increasing everything. It's really acting like this is a weapon, which is weird. These are all like these are all weapon things. Okay, if we do like physical, I think that'd be like physical resistance, but maybe not. Yeah, see, this icon means physical resistance. Or actually resistances of various types. Yeah, we'll get physical resistance, but not damage resistance. Not a blanket damage resistance, so that's not really gonna work for me. I mean, we could do the additional armor, but yeah, this seems all pretty bad. I guess boost the physical resistance. Chance critical hit's weird. That doesn't make any sense at all. No. Okay, hold on. So that's war armor. Can we do like a rogue? There is a buckler. Ebony's also weird, but okay. Yeah, but see, these are all still... None of these are... Yeah, all these are different kinds of damage. Like, upping the lightning damage does not make any real sense. Support component? Sure. I don't know what that actually does for me. I think that basically just made an empty slot. Yeah, but then I save physical damage there, but it's not going to help me at all here, is it? Now it's the same stuff. I can boost my physical resistance, and then I jump precision again, so no. So you can craft new bucklers, but by and large, that's not what I want to be doing there, looks like. Okay, then. Alright, so up the way out of here? No, that actually goes back out again. Okay, so we want to go this way. Excuse me? Coming through? That's not the right way. Hold on. Going to the mini-map, I need to be turning a left or right here. Hey there, Severi. Anything you want to tell me about the outside world?
A few Tuatha must seem nothing to you after what you've seen.
Sure. Tell me about yourself.
Call me a Castellan without a keep. Within the greater army is a smaller, war-sworn force, and that force answers to me.
Cool. So the Warsworn are here. Great.
Where there's war, there's war-sworn. Our way is the soldier's life. It gets under your skin and into your blood, and there it stays.
Anything about Gwen?
I've known Gwyn a good many years. Made pledge shield on the same day, she and I. Always knew she had greatness in her.
Okay, tell me about where we are.
Every spare shield and blade from the Order's keeps come here. Here where death cries as endlessly as the ocean weaves.
Weaves? Not waves? Weaves? The ocean weaves? I mean, I guess it could. Commander, you're useless. And so out we go in the Cursewood. Alright, so we were warned this is a terrible, horrible, dangerous swamp of doom.
You! Stop! State your business.
Keep your hands off me, fool. I'm no Tuatha. I must speak with the Siegebreaker.
Oh, okay, so we've got Aaron over here, or Ellen over here, and Agarth. Maybe we do actually need to talk to this here, Tuatha, for sure. You're right to stop him, I think.
You
Who the hell are
the
you?
one I see.
Sidon.
It is a pleasure to meet the Siegebreaker. Especially here, in a land where pleasure has been all too rare. I am Sidon the Outcast, Prince in exile of the House of Sorrows. I'm here to welcome you to our home. I see the hesitation in your eyes. Although I am Fae of the Winter Court, you and I have a common enemy.
Well, it does make sense that not all of the Winter Court would necessarily be on board with this whole new god thing. Yeah, I guess who are you?
I am Sidon the Outcast. Once, I was Prince of the House of Sorrows, but my true duties are to the true Court of Winter. The Winter Fae have been disgraced and despoiled by Gadflo and the Tuatha. With your help, I can end their reign.
Hey man, that sounds like a plan. Where did you come from?
Clearly I'm not Tuatha. I carry a loathing for them that mortals could never understand. I simply approached your lines peacefully and expressed my desire to speak with the Siegebreaker. It seems that even the simplest mortal soldier can recognize an ally against our mutual enemy.
Well, you weren't sure on sight, so either that's a failing of our patrols, or you're really good. I guess why should I trust you? This does seem like it could be a trap.
You shouldn't. The Winter Fae knows that trust is a weakness. But sometimes, an alliance is necessary. You accomplished a great feat here. But the Tuatha Deon are far from defeated. I can offer my aid in your campaign. You'll find my companions and me at Foe's Hearth to the east. We can speak more there.
What is your offer?
I'd rather not talk here. Cluricon is filled with Tuatha spies. Travel to the old ruins at Foe's Hearth. We'll meet you inside and we can talk there.
Okay, so he's probably going to refuse to talk about anything else, so we'll do that later.
Be
Those
careful.
allies to have in
These
the Winter
swamps
Fae.
can be
You go
treacherous.
ahead. It's been some time since Sidon and I had a chance to talk.
Oh.
Indeed, Agarth.
realize you
I
guys
hear
knew
on
each
the
other.
winds that you laid down your sword and drowned yourself in drink when you learned the ways of fate. And yet here you are, sword in hand, again the victor. How is this? Do the winds lie to me?
It's a long tale. It started when I sobered up long enough to go bury a friend of mine in Alistar Tower. Or rather, that's what I had planned to do.
Alright, and then of course he tells him the whole long story, which is going to take a bit. Okay, cool. Alright, so quest here. What do you got, buddy? Hello, Captain.
You're the one who slew the Baelor. Honor to you, champion. I command the Ariad. We are warrior scouts, the eyes of the Alfar. My men are scouting the Tuatha's retreat, though I fear I may have lost even them to this cursed forest.
Well, it's a swamp, not a forest, so that's your first problem. So why do you fear they're lost?
They are overdue. My men are never late. They are either where they are supposed to be, or they are dead. In fact, if you are venturing out into the forest, may I prevail upon you for aid?
Sure. How can I help?
3 of my men are missing. If you discover any evidence of what befell them within the Cursewood, let me know. Warrior to warrior, I would be in your debt. And if it would sweeten the pot, there'd be gold for you as well.
I mean, I'm already rich beyond measure, so don't worry about it. All right, tell me more about the Cursewood.
It's been called that ever since they laid the foundations of Mel Senshir. Even the smallest of plants and critters can kill you out here.
Well, I mean, it is a swamp, so that kind of makes sense. Tell me about yourself.
I have been leading the Ariad for many seasons now. I may not have the flair that some of our other leaders do, but I get the job done.
Good. What do you think of Mel Senshir?
My men and I are glad to be free of its walls. It is about time the brass decides to unleash us on these Tuatha dogs.
It's not like they can really do that while sieged.
Cluracan's doomed to drown in blood. Mark my words.
Okay, I guess you would be the Ariad, right?
The men and women of the Ariad are handpicked for possessing a very particular set of skills. We are the eyes of the Alfar forces. It is our responsibility to move among the enemy, to watch and wait, and when necessary, to kill.
Okay, so you're basically an assassin guild put to use in wartime. Okay, cool. What do you think of the Tuatha?
Vile creatures. The sooner we kill them all, the better.
All of them? Let's not go full-on genocide, huh? Okay, more details about where I can find your men? Any details at all?
Deep within the Cursewood, most likely. I sent 3 soldiers into the forest to track the movements of the Tuatha. Where that took them is anybody's guess.
Okay, so he doesn't have any real good leads on us, alright.
Well.
Good for us to know. Figure it out.
Hail.
You have a name. Why do you have a name?
Talk to Captain Drafan if you're looking for work.
Okay. Nope, you've got nothing
Farewell.
there. Okay. Just we know your name for some reason. How about you? Also know your name.
It's me. You did me a good turn in Rathir, don't you remember? Family arms?
Oh, yeah.
No matter. I've been to war, and so have you, I hear. Seems I'm cut out for this sort of thing. They're calling me a hero, if you can believe it.
Okay, well, glad to see you're alive. Cool. Pretty sure you were going to be dead, but it all worked out.
I trust that Cluracan...
Alright. I see a secret cache over here. I thought we did. Oh, there it is. Merchant command. Alright, well, add that to junk. I don't think we're going to be using that. Another secret over here. Oh, not a secret, just loot. Experience booster. Okay, sure. Why not? Return cart has just some basic shit. I guess we just start wandering over in this direction to see what we can do. Of course, all this is going to be part of the broken siege. Oh, do we have a bad guy? Hold on. There's supposed to be... Oh, maybe somebody beyond the wall. That's got to be it. There's somebody beyond the wall. Let's see what the loot pile says. Garbage. Use the shrine. There's a bad guy just beyond the wall here, I guess. Oh, yep, sure enough, there's Lanash. Wow, just took him right out. Was gray, so that's not terribly surprising. King's leggings, still pretty bad, though. So they were vulnerable? Whether they were vulnerable to the ice or the fire, I don't know, but it's the benefit of having a custom weapon, so it doesn't really matter if we can throw everything we got at them. King chakrams, which is still not great. cap of the Ascendant. We find this Ascendant loot all over the place. Oh, just rats. There we go. Those guys are out. Yeah, we keep on gathering rat meat. I don't know if that's still going to be useful, but why not? There's a lore stone in this general direction, so sure, I'll appreciate being told a story. Oh, hello there, Chicago. Okay, that was pretty easy. My weapon is pretty good right now, so I guess that does make sense. Let's see. Where's the lore stone? Oh, there it is. Here we go.
It was a time of change. The cycles of the seasons turned as ever. But inside the bones of the earth, there lurked a cold. It was not the cold of winter. Beside the houses of sorrows, pride, and vengeance, a new turmoil fomented. A magic hitherto unseen.
Ooh, surrounded. That's not great for me. Okay, these guys are vulnerable to whatever I'm throwing down here, though, so not too shabby. Yeah, they're vulnerable to maybe the ice? I don't know. Maybe the fire. I mean, just random bad guys everywhere, but I guess these are basically just scavengers. Yeah, totally scavenging the dead. Whatever dead there are here, anyway. Rats are no real threat. No one's surprised. Of course, they're all gonna have rat meat. But nothing else? Nothing else. Okay. Sure, loot the grave. Grave on a battlefield's kind of weird. But there's no real point in looting it, it looks like.
It's you.
Hey there, Wellen.
I suppose you think that was funny, sending me off to Cluricon after all. Well, if you want to know the truth of it, I was perfectly miserable. But I'm not such a bad fighter. And now, well, thank you.
Oh, well, I'm glad it all worked out. I totally forgot you even existed, dude. I'm sorry, but it's been a long time since that particular request. But it's good to see that there's actually, like, consequences of your action type of stuff. Where the hell is this loot supposed to be? Is it, like, buried inside? No, we can't go inside. Can't go in the fire either. I have no idea. I guess the grave is a marker for one thing to loot, but what about... I don't know how we're supposed to get over there. Just can we go around? Maybe it's the other grave marker? No. Can't break down the coffins either. I have no idea. It's weird. Alright, it's not that important. We don't actually need that much loot. It's nice to have, but we don't actually need it. Oh, hello there, Scarrow. Two of you, huh? He did die to the fire and ice damage ticks. We're doing like 1900 damage. That's amazing. Hold on, you guys have any loot? We do have loot. I mean, just gold, but hey, man, that's how we get to 3 million. 900 there, 900 here, and pretty soon it ends up to real money. Okay, secrets over here somewhere. Right here. Good. And we'll take... Okay, sure, why not? Fire protection shard might be good for us. The log as well. Rejuvenating shots. Okay, yeah, right. Mana regen. Doesn't matter for me. And the last one is probably around... Yeah, there it is. Reeves of Amplitude. Nope. But I wouldn't be expecting you guys in here. There's no oceans for miles. What are you even doing here? Right. They always hit me at 3 there, and they always have lightning damage too. Okay, good. You're just out. Didn't actually with the okay, so good to know. The lightning actually comes in from the second attack, not the first one. I guess he has to hit me with the first one to kind of charge it up. Just, you know, don't give him the opportunity. All right, there are still some bad guys over here. It looks like Lanash. We should be able to take care of that pretty easily. Oh, wow, dang, just run straight. How weird. It looks like an elevation change, but not really. There we go. Lanash down. And Lanash down. Easy. Talisman of the Elixir. Nope. 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 Okay. Lanash has Legacy Elixir. They love their elixirs. But unfortunately, neither of those are really going to work out. Platinum Talisman is elemental resistance, but that's not good enough. We've pretty much looted this spot, unless I guess this does go off somewhere. That is Dreffin Scouts that way. Oh, Dreffin Scouts are all over the place. Okay. Right, that's Foe's Hearth over there. Oh, and there's something over here. Find the Unknown Warrior. Oh. Yeah, we need to do that right away. He did say he got cut off really, like, nearby, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. It was right here. Well, I walked right past it. And sure enough, blowing and everything. Wow, he has, like... Okay, I guess it's only one arrow actually in him. It's in a bad spot, though, right next to the spine. He has Dreadscale Boots, he has Lament Fire Shard, and a Blood-Soaked Journal. Most of the journal is too soaked with blood to be readable. But does it read? Okay, there. Lara herself has arrived with someone. They say she bears a weapon capable of defeating the demon. I do not know, but I hope it's true. 6 years of fighting. I do not remember when they stopped paying me, but I stay. Something about these Alfar. They do not speak our language or listen to the sea and storm, but they have a sort of honor. And the Tuatha, these dogs deserve to die. They are monstrous, like nothing nature ever blessed. I fight now because I have seen what they do and know in my heart it must not be good. Tomorrow will be another one. It will be over one way or another. If I survive, we'll go home to Icebrine and see my brother. Okay, we'll definitely take that. Oh, we should probably just turn around and give that straight to Adrian, right? Yeah, I should probably do that. Is there a place to... I was going to say rest, but I guess we don't really need to rest, do we? Okay, so Adrian...
So few of the Winter Court left to stand against...
Yeah. You guys are going to be talking for a while. Adrian's in here, right? Let's make sure we have that quest marked. Yeah, there we go. Yes, that's ahead of us. Okay. Minimaps being a little bit tricky to read. There's a lot of overlying icons, but...
Hail, warrior.
Hail, hail, hail. Alright, so the guy we want is over here. Oh, right, because he was praying. Yeah. He's totally the guy. Hey, dude. Found your hero.
A journal? Let me see. This book looks like it might belong to the man who saved my life.
Damn straight.
He speaks of a brother in a place called the Icebrine Coast. Perhaps when the war is over, I will travel there and tell this man how his brother died. Thank you, champion. This book has brought me some small measure of peace.
Alright, well, at least he's happy with it. That's good. Alright, so that quest is done. Do we get anything for that? Weapon, alchemical ingredient, anything? No, just the satisfaction of a job well done. Well, that's just gonna have to do it. For now, thanks for watching. This has been Kingdoms of Amalur on Peace Universe, your Peace Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.